Welcome back to Velshi and Ruhle. First, for the first time, the president is actually tweeting about Stormy Daniels. The president tweeted this morning a sketch years later about a non-existent man, a total con job, playing the fake news media for fools, but they know it. This tweet surprised me.
He's also retweeting someone we don't even know who that is.
Right.
Is that person
Why the president got involved in this is fascinating.
That's a reference, of course, to this sketch Daniels revealed yesterday of a man she says threatened her if she went public about her alleged affair with Donald Trump. Her attorney, Michael Avenatti, replied with his own tweet minutes later, quote, FBI search warrants uncovering existing documents and recordings showing con job after con job pulled on real people and very real American citizens who didn't know it. Welcome to the playing field. Where have you been? Hashtag basta.
So
Enough.
This is fascinating. Midwin Charles is an attorney and contributor at Essence. She joins us now.
What does all this mean?
Midwin, why, if President Trump has gone out of his way to not address the Stormy Daniels thing much, why would you go down this road? Because this sketch is of a guy that Stormy Daniels, Stephanie Clifford says, confronted her and her young daughter in a garage years ago. She doesn't know whether it was about Donald Trump or Michael Cohen or who sent him. Why would the president tie himself to this?
Because this is a circus.
Yes, that's the answer.
If you elect the clown, you should expect a circus. That's precisely what we have witnessed in the past year or so that he's been in office. I do not understand why he would at this time take his the time to sort of inject himself into this. And that tweet is written as though perhaps he was there. Like either you know or you don't know.
Right? Wouldn't it make more sense to say, I don't know if that Cohen guy organized this guy to meet her in the parking lot? I got nothing to do with this. So far, he said, I've got no connect. Why would you comment?
But also, you're the president of the United States. Yeah. And there are many other pressing issues that he's responsible for and that should really hold his attention. Right now, he's meeting with the leader of Japan. He's getting ready to prepare for talks with North Korea. There are so many other important things. So he keeps saying that this is a witch hunt. It's ridiculous. We shouldn't waste time on it.
So
and yet, time and time again, he keeps talking about it.
Listen, I think it's extraordinary. He could have continued to move on and not engage, but he has. Now, Michael Cohen's lawyers have put forth the names of people who they would like to see as the special master, those who would decide what could be used from his apartment and from his office. Now, the prosecution hasn't put names forth. From that list, you've got a former assistant U.S. attorney for Rudy Giuliani, 3 former federal prosecutors. What's the likelihood that the judge could choose someone from Michael Cohen's approved list or the prosecutors?
I saw the list, and many of those attorneys work at large firms that I'm very familiar with. It's possible that this judge may choose a special master just to sort of hold up the appearance that she's being fair and to protect what I think a lot of us understand is a very sacred relationship, which is between an attorney and their client. And I think the attorney...
But what about if there's illegal stuff in there? Still attorney-client, nobody can know?
Well, no. I think if there's illegal stuff in there, at some point, it doesn't apply. Remember, attorney-client privilege only applies to communications between an attorney and their client with respect to the case at hand. It does not protect conversations about a crime that is underfoot, nor does it protect conversations about a cover-up of a crime, and it doesn't protect conversations about suborning perjury. So if you intend to lie on the stand, that communication between you and your attorney, that plan to do so, is not protected by attorney-client privilege.
All right, this judge, Kimba Wood, who's overseeing this thing, has a lot of experience. People may remember she was an appointee. She was going to hold office in the Clinton administration. She handled Michael Milken's sentencing many years ago. So she's not likely to make judicial mistakes. She's had a lot of years on the bench and has dealt with a lot of not just tough, but subjects that have a lot of media attention.
I'm admitted to practice before this court, the Southern District of New York, and I can tell you that all the judges that sit on that bench are excellent. Yeah. They are really good judges, above board.
All right. Midwin, thanks very much. Midwin Charles is an attorney and contributor at Essence Magazine.
I'd just like to point out for you, I don't know who they're going to appoint, but I would love it if you would call me Special Master from now on.
I'm totally going to call you Special Master.
I would really love to have that title.
It's a great name, right? Great title.